Duolingo, everybody knows it, and many have it installed on their phone and haven't even opened the application a single time. In the last year, Duolingo has done an amazing job at destroying their entire reputation by firing their staff and replacing them by AI. But somehow their slogan is still the world's best way to learn a language. But is this still the case after switching mostly to artificial intelligence slop? So yeah, I thought let's give it a try, and I haven't actually opened Duolingo since the whole AI drama started, as at that time they basically lost all my respect. And yeah, first memorized, then Duolingo. I was kind of feeling bad about the whole language learning stuff. These tools used to be kind of good. But yeah, anyway, upon opening Duolingo for the first time in forever, I was greeted with the following message, which got me kind of worried. We synced your progress to new and improved Japanese course content. Yeah. Anyway, whilst doing my first lesson, I remembered how much I disliked the whole word block system. And I know you can change it to the keyboard system, but I want to have the authentic experience of using Duolingo. Overall, it felt the same as when I did Duolingo the last time. Right now, I'm at section 5, chapter 9, and yeah, the lessons still feel way too easy to be so far in the Japanese course. I completed the previous 4 sections before, and let me tell you, progress is extremely slow. It's especially noticeable when you look at how many lessons I've had to finish to get this far. And yeah, I've been using Duolingo for quite some time. I've been studying Japanese since 2016, so yeah. So basically, what changed since Duolingo did the whole AI stuff? Personally, I didn't notice too much of a change. That is not to say that stuff did not change at all, but yeah, here's a quick summary of all the things that they have changed. So since 2023, they use text-to-speech for nearly everything instead of recorded voice, like voices during the speaking practice and such. And they fired a lot of stuff as well because AI is the future. And they also openly admitted that there will be more content made thanks to AI, but the quality will slightly suffer. And then one of the things that can be kind of seen as good if it were to work properly, and that is that AI has been used to make courses for languages which did not have any courses to other languages yet. Since, well, it's mainly for the language courses where demand is kind of lacking. This basically gave more courses for people with a native language which just isn't common enough. Again, this could be considered as kind of good, but the amount of mistakes make a lot of these extra courses basically not usable and kind of bad to even use. But hey, more content is what people want. Quality? No, we don't want quality. We want content. Yeah, more content. It's not like people actually want to learn the language correctly. Yeah, that's basically what's going on at Duolingo right now. And that is something that really frustrates me a lot when companies make these kind of decisions that content is more important than quality. Especially companies with that kind of a big community. Well, the community is kind of shrinking because of all their stuff that they've been doing, but still, it's like one of the world's most popular language learning applications, and they do these kind of things. Now, Duolingo has always been trying to be a gamified way for learning languages, and at no point were they the world's best way to learn a language like they claim themselves. So yeah, at some point between filming and editing this video, they actually changed their title to the world's most popular way to learn. So yeah, apparently that happens. Since their focus has mainly been on AI, firing stuff, and yeah, their focus on quantity over quality, it's been very hard for me to recommend Duolingo in the last couple of months. It might still be a good tool for people to start learning a new language, but with their new vision, it's kind of hard to recommend it anymore. In my experience, Duolingo has always been the tool to start learning a language with, to build a actual study habit because of the whole streak system, but it should never be used in the long term. Again, in my opinion, it's great for starting a streak, but it's a bad time investment if you're actually serious about learning a language. And then for alternatives, what would you use beside Duolingo? Mainly for the people studying Japanese, because this channel is kind of about studying Japanese, I would personally recommend Human Japanese a lot more. It's a one-time cost and it gives you an extremely good value for the price, especially for new learners. If you want a tool to get you through your entire Japanese studying journey, use Bunpro. They have a one-time fee and they also have a monthly fee, which is, in my personal opinion, a reasonable price to pay. But for the people who prefer free tools to learn Japanese with, use YouTube. News in slow Japanese. Like, there's so many free resources that are actually useful, and combine those free tools and resources together with something like Anki or any other SRS tool which lets you create your own cards to keep track of what you've learned and helps you with reviewing, and you have a good studying written, like a good studying tool in general. Like, don't try to focus on one tool. That's something I keep saying, but people still focus on just one tool. But yeah, just Anki or any other SRS tool together with like YouTube and other free resources, and you're good to go to learn Japanese. And as a conclusion, I just can't recommend a tool which doesn't have their focus on quality. So I will basically no longer be recommending Duolingo to anybody. And before I go, a quick thank you to all my Ko-fi supporters. Thank you for supporting me in all my projects. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Mata ne.